someone come in.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So, what made you decide now to finally come face me?
Your wife literally just told me to get it done and over with.
So the wife was the one who told you to get it done and over with.
Yep.
Okay then. So, do you have any questions you want to ask me before we get this started?
Yeah. One, really one big one.
Okay, go ahead.
Because this is boggling my mind. When you placed a bet about my cat, why would you do that?
Why did you tell my kid to die from cancer? See, that's all I have to really say on that one. And I don't care how morally subjective it is. I really don't care. If you want to call me out morally for that one, you very well can. You're more than entitled to it.
Especially when they both died in my arms.
I don't care if they died in your arms. They must have gotten into fucking something
Yes.
because here's the part. How come they dropped so quickly? Because both of them were only
One
7 years.
died from broken. What? One of them we don't know. The brother emo. We don't know what happened. One day he was healthy and perfectly fine. The next he couldn't move.
Yeah, that's telling me he got into something.
Well, he was in my room, so I don't think he got into something.
Well, I was gonna say I've seen what your
He was
house looks
perfectly,
like, so that would do it. That would very well do it.
and especially when they moved from a place that they'd known for 2 years, and they can get really stressed and they don't eat as much. And Mischief died from broken heart syndrome because that was her brother.
Are you sure? Are you 1000% sure that was the case?
It was because after her brother died, she didn't eat, she didn't do anything
So yeah, so basically you lost two cats within the span of 2 weeks.
because something happened in that regard with Emo. Emily thought it was a seizure or he had a stroke.
Which, speaking of her, since you want to go down this subject here, okay, every single time I do something, you're so quick to blame Emily for it. Why is that?
Because you two are colliding with each other or collabing and shit. I don't
Okay,
feel fucking
so
happy with that.
okay, here's the thing. Then why not come after me for what I did instead of going after Emily?
I asked her personally why she allowed you to say that.
Because you told my kid to die from cancer. So they felt like, okay, an eye for an eye on this. You took it too far when you doxed her for no reason. Just because she didn't say
She
anything
doxed
about
my
me.
husband. Well, technically, she collabed with her daughter about showing off where he lives. My, significant other, Zena and Jonathan.
That,
They are both living in there.
so your retaliation is dox Emily. All because of what Rua placed
I
up
was
on her
angry,
Twitter.
okay?
You were
Well, I
angry.
was angry.
You were angry.
Yes. Yes.
So let me get this
I
straight.
was
Because
very
you
fucking
did it
off.
twice. You did it twice in a row. So the first time was based on you being
Twice.
angry. Yes, you did it twice. Are you really going to try this with me? Of all people.
I didn't do it twice. I didn't do it twice. I only did it once, and that was it.
Okay, whatever you say. So you just straight up just doxed her over that, even though I'm like how you say it. Rua is the one who caused all the trouble. I've noticed that with you. You
And
tend to.
all this, like the thing is, like Rua got pissed off because I specifically was in a state where I was like, you know what, fuck it. If he wants to fucking say shit about me, I'm gonna say shit about them.
So you think by like okay, let me go through this list here with you. You dox Emily and you tell my kid to die from cancer, and you think me saying you're like basically going like I won $1,000 off your cat biting the dust is too far. How is what I'm doing
It
out of
is a little bit
bounds?
too far.
And you saying that my kid should die from cancer and Emily should be doxed aren't?
As you said earlier, an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, nail for a nail.
Instead, you're going after
Right
the
now, I literally
instead
am
you're going
caring
after the
less.
wrong people. You're going after the wrong people when you should be going directly for the person doing it. That's what this is. Is it because you can't get me, so you have to frickin' throw Emily under for your own purpose? Because you're like, well, if I can't get Rebel Man, I'll get her instead.
I really have no um statement on that. Like, I don't like you don't understand the fucking built up anger, rage, and everything that I have had recently over the past maybe 2 years.
Then, okay, then take your anger out on the people who did it. It's not that hard.
Well, mostly it was the most thing is though it was Brandon who kept on fucking pissing me off. He
Which,
was the one that was like, mentally manipulating me and berating me, and also like trying to say that working at a burger joint is not a real job.
you know what? Speaking of him, since you know what, I was hoping you'd do that. I was hoping
He's
you'd
a
start,
piece of shit.
and you're better.
Well, when I'm thinking logically instead of actually, berating your significant others on what they do in life, yeah,
Okay, so night before, I've been hearing little ghost stories around that you threw a Wi-Fi router at him the night before this whole
because
incident kicked
what?
off.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I was gonna say about that with the Wi-Fi thing. He did something that was, I would say, more horrible to me than me hitting him with a Wi-Fi router or throwing something at him. He literally was mocking me because of how like I couldn't get up for work and whatnot. And
So let me get this straight. So
when I go out of my way for him when he's got to go to work, I be up all night every weekday, Monday through Friday, to make sure he got up, got his coffee, got his food that he needed. How is that helping me when I put him first?
okay, so
That's give you a clue.
riddle me this. Okay, so let me get this straight. All because he was mocking you, you decided your best course of action was throwing a Wi-Fi router at him?
Because he pissed me off to the point where my anger wanted to just do something.
So let me get
Like
this straight.
he
So when
made
I
it so bad. Like he mocked me. And also he called me the quote unquote the worst girlfriend. He he says that he wished he never saved me, blah blah blah. That's when I fucking snapped.
which that since you went down this subject, which I knew you very well would, I predicted this a lot faster than I thought actually. But since we're on the subject of him, you told him that you wanted the pet insurance for your two cats.
Yeah, because he had the pet insurance quotas and whatnot too.
So, okay, here's
Like
the
I
part to
texted
that,
him the day
Cheyenne.
before.
So, okay, Cheyenne, you have a gag order on him, which he is not allowed to talk to
Not
you.
really. His parents somehow know that he had until like the 10th of January to talk.
So, and also, too, I heard you took two TVs from him.
You mean the TVs that he quote unquote told me that he wanted to, replace at one point?
Still, it's stealing. And also, here's the other part to this. You were talking massive shit about him on your streams. So, how on God's green earth do you expect him to give over the information for your pets when you have taken his stuff and you're fucking berating him on your streams?
Well, he literally like told me that quote, or his family actually told me the quote that I came down with nothing, so I should go with nothing. How does that make you feel when somebody's, your supposedly significant other or fiance, okay? The parents tell you that I came down with nothing, just with the clothes on my back and my two cats and two to three suitcases. How does that make you feel?
Okay.
That they, these people have literally enabled his behavior, by the way. Like everything that so many people have given him advice, it went in one ear and out the other.
The same could be said for you too. I've given you
No, I've
numerous
actually,
of okay, I've given you numerous advice before, and it's gone in one ear and out the other.
that's like staying out of
You
drama.
both are the
Yeah,
same in
it's
that
like staying out
aspect.
of
I'm
drama.
just putting my foot down on that one. You both are the exact same when it comes to that.
The thing is, I'm taking the time out of my day to go and work on my mental health. He didn't.
Yeah,
I went to
and now that he's
counseling.
away from
I
you,
went
he's
to
a lot
therapy.
happier.
Sure, he is.
But since we're still on the subject of the pet insurance, so you're telling me you expect him to give that over to you after you one stole his stuff and two you berated him on stream.
He pays for that cat insurance. He has he has to give me the pet insurance,
Okay, here's the part. No, he
regardless of
doesn't.
anything that happens.
Uh, No, he doesn't. He could tell you to go piss up a fucking rope. But which he can't because you have a gag order on him. So you're
Not
sitting
really
here.
a gag order.
Well, he's not talking
Like
about
I don't
you.
have the he kind of did.
Yeah, because you prompted him into it.
I prompted him into
Yeah,
it.
because you went to him for the pet insurance. So you
Yeah,
prompted it.
because
So yeah, now you admit it. Now that you're completely caught and you have no way around it.
no, I know. What I'm saying is, he needed to give me that insurance because those have my two pets' names in there, Emo and Mischief.
No, he
They were
doesn't.
not his to begin with.
After you've done everything in your power to make him look like the biggest piece of shit on planet Earth, yeah, I would have told you piss up a rope myself. Fuck that shit.
But the thing is here, I don't have criminal records on me. He does.
Well, what happens when his charges get dropped, dummy? Which that also
They
is
are not
another.
dropped because technically speaking, let me tell you this. He also interfered with the 911 call. He also
Oh,
bodily harm.
wait a minute, little. Roll that back. He interfered
He
with.
interfered with the 911 call.
So let me get this
Because
straight.
once he put his hands
Okay,
on me, I tried to dial 911 after Jericho got him off of me because I literally had to call 911 after he tried to put
so
hands
wait a
on me.
minute. You told me your neighbor's dead.
Well, that's because since Brandon interfered with it, The
So,
downstairs
so
lady called the cops
uh,
for me.
uh, I
The
don't know
lady
about that
downstairs,
one,
the
Miss
apartment.
Ma'am. You're changing your
So the
story quite a
rest,
bit. You're changing your story. I've noticed that with you quite a
it's not a
bit.
story. It's facts. It's facts because I looked it up. He still has the criminal record.
But that's the thing, though. Those charges will wash off him.
No, they can't because one's a felony and the other one state put charges on him. I didn't put the charges on him. I
So,
said I didn't want charges on him
why didn't you want charges on him?
because he looked like he was like upset or unhappy with something, and I was caring more about his job and whatnot.
I think that's bullshit.
So
Okay, so
no, it wasn't. It was actually a
if
statement
you
to the
cared about
police.
his job, Cheyenne, you wouldn't have plastered his mugshot all over the internet. If you cared about his job,
That's
you
not.
wouldn't have
That's
talked shit about him on
his
stream.
mugshot is already. No, his mugshot's all over Facebook too.
Still, the point still stands. You have talked nonstop shit about him. And he's the top one you talk garbage about all the time.
Well, it's not only that he pissed me off. He also did stuff behind my back.
He hasn't talked to you
Like, did
since
Emily tell you about the?
November.
No. This has been 2 years of our relationship. The whole time when I was in a relationship with him, he did nothing but talk badly about me to people that we knew.
Okay, and you are no better. You are no better because you took and filmed him having
I
mental.
didn't think
Shut up for a
that.
fucking
I did
moment.
not
I'm
feel that.
speaking for a second. What I'm saying is you took him, filmed him having mental breakdowns, and you placed it up for the internet to see. You did that.
Mental breakdown? Do you
Where
mean
he's
the time when he
yeah, when he's
got up
flipping
like
out.
he got upset because he flipped out on when Emily said that she didn't want to be friends with him, and I gave that to Emily. Nobody else.
Still, the point stands. You took the guy's mental breakdown and you threw it in front of the world. The point
I
stands.
never showed anything about him. All I did was send it to
Okay, a
fucking
good okay, so
Emily.
you claim that you were this good girlfriend, as you so claim. A good girlfriend would have never done that. They would have never done something like that. Completely. And then if you okay, and that is my question. Why do you keep talking about him all the time?
Cause 2 years of our relationship go down the drain because he decided to fucking treat me like shit too. And then the day when I asked him one little simple thing because I sleep through my alarms and he gets all fucking huffy and then he starts texting me and berating me on that shit, calling me saying that I was chronically up all night. Chronically up all night doesn't change the fact that I literally wake up at like 9 o'clock at night and still wait for him to, get up.
Okay, but
Or
yet
I have to wake him up.
okay. So on this since
That's
we're
not being chronically up all night.
so and here's the thing. I'm not defending him either. No, what he did is heinous as well, and that is something you have failed to see. I have said it thousands of times. What he's
I
did is
was
fucked
born.
up. No, shut up, shut up. I'm speaking right now. You'll get the talking stick in a
Sorry,
moment.
I apologize.
Okay, I
Okay.
have said his actions were heinous. Did I or did I not?
You did.
And then you act like I'm defending him.
some of the people in your group are like Ribbon and Emily.
Then that's them, you dumbass, not me. So go take that up with them.
Oh, I tried, and Ribbon says that she doesn't want to talk to me because she thinks she's gonna lose brain cells. Okay, bitch.
Yeah, and that's the part.
I can't fuss about what your opinions are anymore because I had enough up to here with people trying to badmouth me 24 fucking 7 on Twitter when I didn't do anything to them.
Okay, the last thing I
Not
even
directly towards
okay,
them.
just a second. The last thing I even said remotely on Twitter about you was the cat thing. That was it. In which you went after Emily for instead of like coming after me. And here's the part. Emily wanted to get away from that subject. A lot of people wanted to get away from that subject.
And you know what I heard from my friend who sent me a voice clip of what Jericho said about watching my whole world burn? Those two cats were my whole world.
I don't care about Jericho. I
He
frankly don't.
enabled his Brandon's behavior way too much.
I don't care. That has nothing to do with me.
No, I know. But I'm just pointing some shit out that was more fucking heinous than whatever I did. Because I never said anything badly towards him at all.
Oh, okay. Something must have happened with you and Jericho because, okay, one day he's your
I
friend and
don't
then the
know.
next
Like,
second
I
he
have no
flips.
idea.
There's something up. Something is not
I
clicking
don't
here.
know. Like, he told me that he would come back and he told me that he wouldn't abandon me. He literally said those things to me before he left for some odd reason
Yeah,
that he decided to abandon me when I needed him the most.
because the guy was surrounded by drama 24/7 between you and Brandon.
And now that like I was in that house for maybe 2 months without anybody to, help me clean the house. I was there all by myself.
Well, that sounds like a you problem, ma'am, not mine. It's not my problem.
Well, it's not only that, but during the whole month of November, like that was more of a stressor because I just got like attacked by my significant other, and then I get fucking played with by emotions and friendship by all of y'all, and
For the record, Cheyenne, I was never your friend. I'm just throwing that completely out there. You can do with that what you want.
oh, I know. But what I'm saying is, Emily and Caroline were supposed to be my friends,
Yeah,
and look what happened.
And then Caroline tried to give you advice and you didn't take it. So yeah, she like I've
What
noticed
advice?
that.
What
I've n-
what advice? What
that
advice?
that you
She didn't
should
give me
take.
jack shit.
Yes, she did. She said it underneath my video that you need to stop this shit.
You mean the video that you made like months ago?
Yes, the I was gonna say there's only one video of you on my channel.
Yeah, I know. And you notice I haven't done jack shit since then.
Besides
Like
talking
after you
massive,
told like
besides talk massive shit about your ex, dox Emily,
that's it.
told my shut up,
That's
I'm
it.
not done. You will get the talking stick in a moment. Told my kid to drop dead from
Oh.
cancer. Told me to have a heart attack. Told my friend to get shot. And also, speaking of
You
him,
mean Bluebeam.
since you tried to put him away for terroristic threats, all because he said on his Twitter, and I quote, "I would rather donate money to a crackhead than to a professional victim like you. Sucks to suck, bitch." Now, here's your talking stack.
Thank you. If you can probably see in the side chat, this is what I sent to you. The newspaper and also the message I had with Jericho before he blocked me again.
So why did he block you the first time?
The very I don't know. Like once he left on the 26th, the day before Thanksgiving, he said he'll come back and blah blah blah. And then I was then talking and playing games with what's their Jonathan and Xena because we were playing Power World together. All of a sudden I see a
Just a
message of
second, just a
him
second,
leaving the Discord.
just a second. I'll be right back here for a second. I gotta grab something for a second.
Good. Take your time. Pick my SIG.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I was playing Power World with Xena and Jonathan when I got those in like notifications from all of my Discord saying somebody left. And it showed Jericho. And I was like, what's going on? And I clicked on his profile, tried to send a message, and it says that I couldn't send message to him because he was either A, I was blocked, or B, something was wrong with the system. And then I tried to
Or
add, like
B,
I saw he
you did,
unfriended me.
yeah, because something is telling me something else has happened, and you're not telling me it because you know full well if I catch
And I
wind of
don't
it,
like I literally
because
like
you're
I don't
afraid
know
of me
why he
catching wind
left.
of it, because you know very well I'll rip you for it if I hear it.
There's nothing that went on between me and him. Like all I did was I tried to
Okay, that seems weird to me that
try
one
to
day
you
he's
know
your friend and then all of a sudden he's completely and utterly gone. Someone just doesn't up
well
and leave
he
you
is
out of
completely
nowhere.
utterly gone. He said at one point he was gonna go to a big huge security job. And he literally told me that he'll be back on the weekend. He didn't show back up after he did all that shit.
So okay, yeah, something telling me that something else
And
went.
his and
Something's just telling me something
Brandon's
is
dad.
saying screaming sussy baka. Something went on that you're not telling me.
Well, his dad, Brandon's dad picked him up. Brandon's dad picked Jericho up. So I don't know if Brandon's dad manipulated him into blocking me or whatnot. I don't know.
Because I don't know. As I said, something is sussy
I
baka.
literally have no idea. Well, that's sussy baka to me too, because I don't know what happened that caused him to leave me and ditch me and, you know, hurt me in many ways possible.
So
Especially leaving me when something was coming up that was important to me, and I wanted to have somebody with, having like somebody with emotional support, but nobody came.
yeah, because and that's another part that I've noticed with you, and that is something that's gonna just wreck your channel in the long run. If all you do on your channel is talk drama and trauma dump, no one's gonna want to watch it.
I haven't like said anything trauma wise. All I said on my Twitters or on my fucking things on my YouTube was just posting my Twitch or some links to my Twitch and like my lives. And I haven't done anything since then. Like there's
Besides talk,
nothing trauma dumping or
except
anything.
talk massive shit about Brandon for the umpteenth time. As I said, I don't know why you keep doing it. The guy's been out of your home since November. He's been completely out of your life.
Well, he's hurt me a lot. let me say he's been hurting me a lot more ways than none.
Then
Like
talk to a
he
therapist about
kicked
it
me
rather
out of
than
the apartment,
yeah, because
and
you couldn't
that's
keep it up. You couldn't pay your end of the you couldn't pay for the entire apartment all by
oh, I
yourself.
had enough. I had enough for like getting the apartment. Like at that one point, I had like 1,014 in my name,
Yeah,
and I
but
would have
you
had
wouldn't have
my
been able
job
to
to
okay,
help out. If
you wouldn't have been able to keep it up forever. That stack of
at least I
dominoes
would
would have
try,
yeah, and now he's got the apartment. And now you're off with your
and
dad.
I'm
So
living with
all's
my
well that ends well here. He's away from
yeah,
you, you're away from
but
him. I don't know why you keep talking about him. I really don't.
the thing is, he put my mental state in like a more horrendous
Okay,
area.
then here's the part. He's gone. He's gone. He's out of your life.
But the thing is, I'm literally heartbroken from him treating me like shit.
Then
And those two
then
years
seek
of
a
us
therapist, not the
being
internet, you
together,
dumbo. Like talk to
and
someone
I
else
just
besides
had
the
a
internet.
therapist talk.
Okay.
I know, and that's what I've been doing. I literally have appointments coming up this week.
Yeah, and you might have to
Like
put this
you
on your
don't know
therapy
that.
hat. Okay, here's the part to that, Cheyenne. Any person worth their salt would have told you stop talking about him obsessively like this. They would have told you to stop. I don't care about your therapy appointment. I'm just saying what needs to be absolutely said. You talk about him so fucking much. Do you want to get back with him? Is that something you want? And you're just not telling the rest of the world? Because that's what this sounds like to me.
I feel hurt. That's the thing. I feel more hurt that he treated me like shit whenever I try to treat him with love and respect.
Then here's the part. If you wanted to really put his name into the gutter, you would have pressed charges.
I would have, but I didn't, and the state did it for me because it is
Yeah.
considered by the state of Texas, if some couples live together long enough, they are considered husband and wife, married.
Okay, cool beans. But still, the part was you didn't press charges. Period. So you like,
Well, I mean, now he's got charges up the ass now. Like he's got one that was interfering with 911 call, and the other one was with the bodily harm
yeah,
shit.
and that's the part. They're gonna get knocked down to minor offenses. They're gonna get knocked right down to minor offenses, and you're gonna be fudged if you're not already. Basically,
I haven't been fud.
him not talking about you is probably the best thing for him. It's probably the smartest move he's ever made.
But after all those
Yeah,
2 years of me and him
look at
being
that.
together,
Like,
him creating a group
thank you
chat,
for proving my point. Thank you for proving my point that you talk about him still. Thank you for proving that for me. Thank you so damn much. And also, here's another thing. Okay, so if Brandon's so bad, why don't you condemn Jonathan too?
Jonathan made a mistake. His one first mistake he made.
And that was the first mistake Brandon made.
That was
You know I'm right.
well. It's
You know I'm right.
also because
You
Jonathan
know
treats
I'm
me like
right.
also Jonathan like treats me like a queen.
I don't care.
Brandon did not.
Yeah, because you treated him like trash as well. As you always say,
Not really.
Cheyenne, treat others how you would like to be treated.
And because he did the same like those things to me, I would do it back. And then he would fucking cry about it
And then there's times where
whenever
you
he
instigate
didn't get his
too.
way.
There is times I've seen it where you instigate too. So neither one of you are better
And
than the other. I'm just throwing that out there for you.
I never claimed I was better. I never
Apparently
said
you
anything
do.
about that.
Apparently you do. You try to make yourself on your streams look like a fucking saint and him to look like the demonstrable piece of shit. That's what it's coming off like.
Well, technically, in all aspects, he is a piece of shit
So
for
are
how much
you.
horrendous shit he has done to me within the past
So
2 years.
are you. So are you. You're both assholes. Straight up.
At least I try to change. At least I'm trying to change.
And yeah, and so is he. But instead, you're being a demonstrable asshole and go like, let me fucking shit all over this guy. Even though I should have pressed fucking charges, but no, I was a complete and utter dum-dum.
Yeah, because me being blinded by the love that I had for him.
Here's the thing. If I ever threw a Wi-Fi router at my significant other, you better bet she's gonna bring out the knives. So that's just my thing. You're so quick to condemn Brandon, but you're not quick to condemn fucking Jonathan. It's a
At least
giant.
Jonathan is
It's a
treating me like
giant
with love, love
double
and
standard, and you know it is. You know it's a giant double standard.
he made a couple of, Jonathan made a mistake. And
So
he
did
said to
Brandon.
me personally,
So did
he
Brandon.
said it to me personally that he fucked up and he was not proud of the actions that he had done.
How do you know Brandon doesn't think the same way?
He never tells me. He never told me
Yeah,
shit.
because you have a gag order on him.
No, no, no. This was before the gag order. He
So,
wouldn't
so,
tell
so
me
you admit there
anything
is a gag
personal.
order on him. Thank you for confirming with me.
Well, the gag order was probably expired since probably fucking January.
And you expect him to fucking give you your pet insurance hand over fist after all the shit you've said and done about him. That's fucking hysterical.
Well, Emo would have still been living if, I had that insurance policy.
Probably should have had it in your name. That would have fixed that mistake right
Brandon wanted
there.
to pay for no, Brandon wanted to pay all the bills for that. So he voluntarily did it.
So it seems weird to me. The minute he's away from Brandon is the minute that cat croaks. Or should I say both cats? Something is not adding up here.
Well, you got to understand, they just turned 7 years old, and them moving to from one place to another city can cause stress on them,
Okay, so did you have them back in
especially
the?
with
Okay,
there's not drunk.
I have a question. I have a question.
I had them back in Illinois. Yes, yes, they were back
Then
from
yeah,
Illinois. They
something
flew
is
down with
sussy
me.
baka. Something sussy baka. How come when they moved from
The
that
thing
house to
is,
they got into something?
and I don't know what we had. We had every single nook and cranny locked up where they can't get into the things with
I seen your fucking
like the
room
poisons
when the
for
fucking
the
chili went on your shoulder. It looked like a pigsty.
no it didn't.
Yes, it did.
It was actually cleaner than it would have been. You
So
mean the pile where the that thing is
the
where
where you
the
had chili
fucking
on your shoulder. Yeah, like I remember that. Like that place was a mess.
but that was before I cleaned it up. Like we cleaned this room up before moving myself in here.
Something's just
The only
setting.
thing that we didn't clean up The only thing we didn't clean up was that little kitty corner that had all the fucking laundry basket and all that shit. That was the only thing we didn't clean up because we didn't know where to put it.
As I said, something's telling me they got into one of them got into something, and that caused it because it just doesn't suddenly fucking happen.
And for me, I don't know what happened to emo. Like one day he was, you know, all fine and dandy, moving around, eating, drinking, shitting, and then that shit happened.
As I said, something sussy. Something sussy, and you're not telling me what it is. I can
I don't know.
I
That's the
know
thing.
how
I
you
don't
are
know
by
how what
now.
they got into.
You you
I
acted
don't
the
know what
same
they
you
got into.
because
I literally said I do not know what they got into, or if emo had a stroke, because what Emily told me, he might have had a stroke.
don't believe, like, okay, is Emily a veterinarian?
No, but she said if he had 1 minute he was fine, the next minute he didn't move or whatnot, he might have had a stroke or a seizure.
And also, that's another thing that I noticed that you did. You tried to grift off him.
I didn't grift. I was literally asking people to help. It was not grifting when it's important. I literally made a stream dedicated to get him to get donations for him,
Yeah, when
so I could pay for his
here's how
veterinarian
you could have
assistant thing.
you see, okay, this is another part I wanted to get into you with, because this one I feel if you don't do it soon enough, you're gonna be fucked one of these days. Because soon enough, you're gonna run out of
What?
bridges to burn. One of these days, you're gonna go to move away from somewhere, and people are gonna tell you to fuck off. Because I'm telling you reality right now. Your dad's not gonna live forever. What do you
I
do?
know.
What do you do when he croaks?
I would probably have to either A, go back to Illinois.
Yeah, and that's the part. I'm just telling you it like I see it. If you don't get a job or a good source of income soon enough, that guillotine is gonna come down.
What do you think I've been doing? I literally have been trying to get a job. I literally signed up for stuff on Indeed. I literally did like the dog walking app, Rover. I tried.
But that's not gonna give you enough sustainable
Nobody,
income.
nobody in this goddamn economy right now wants to hire.
That's bullshit.
And I literally tried talking with a smoke shop that I was gonna, work at on the 10th. I was literally going into an interview with them at 9 a.m.
Now, as I said, the reason why I'm stating this now is because one day you're gonna run out of people to go to, and then you're gonna be completely and utterly fucked.
Well,
That
I've
is,
been trying to sign up for shit, my jobs and all that shit, and I can't find the perfect one.
it's not about
The one that
finding
has
the
like good
it's not
pay and
about
it's new.
it's not about finding the perfect one. It's not about finding the perfect one. I work two
Unless
jobs to
people
make
tell me
ends
I have to
meet.
do, like,
I work two jobs to make ends
exactly.
meet.
And I want to work.
Because I'm sorry, the way you're going with your Twitch streaming and YouTube, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You ain't gonna make it.
I've actually gotten support from people who I've actually talked to, and I've been networking with other streamers, and they've been supporting. The other day, you might not believe this, I got like a raid of 21, and
That's
then
it.
another raid of 4, and another raid at 1, and that's a lot of money coming in.
No, it's
Ad
not.
revenue.
Because here's the other part. Yeah, they're gonna come in, but they're not gonna stay. Because what you've done with your
Oh,
Twitch,
they have. Like I would
what you like, I'm
No,
not
I've done with
done.
plenty of
I'm
people from
not
Twitch.
done. Relax. What I'm saying is you've made it so hard for them to interact because you are so fearful of fucking trolls.
Well, technically, I fixed it to where I put shield mode on and have like no follower only type shit. So I mean, if anything, my auto mod will take care of the trolling stuff first.
Because if you do not open it up for interactions, soon enough they're gonna get sick of it. That's part one. Part two, stop the trauma dumping. Stop the sympathy baiting. Because that's another thing that's gonna make
I
people want to go away. Another thing is if you're gonna be streaming, you being right back for over an hour is not gonna help you. If you're gonna do
well, I
this,
literally had to deal with something, and I told them that I would be right back, and I do come back within the hour because I had to go do
it
something
shouldn't
important.
take an hour, Cheyenne. If like what you need to
True.
do is set a fucking set a time and be like, okay, I need to get all this stuff done before I stream. So that way I don't get bothered by it later on.
Or don't go like to the gas station to pick up a few things and then come back an hour later. Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's completely dumb. Okay, if I did that on my Monday Night Madness streams back in the day when I did those, I would have no one watching.
Yeah. Like as of recently on my Twitch streams though, not the YouTube ones that you guys see. The Twitch ones, I've been pretty decent with it.
Yeah,
I even
and
got
that's
like up to a new 100.
I'm just saying long term
I even got
you're
up.
going to have to take down the barriers eventually. Cuz if you don't soon
Well, I
enough,
have.
okay, then let Raven go and watch you. I bet you money you won't.
I will have to go into the my channel settings and see who is banned and who's not.
Yeah, and she got banned for
Because
no
I know for
reason.
a fact that Raven's.
Raven got banned for no reason. Is it because she's associated with
Well,
me?
I'm
That's what.
sorry. Well, I'm sorry that I did that. I'm gonna try to fix it if I can find a way to get her unbanned. What, buddy? Okay, I'll let you out.
Because that. Oh my god.
It's another cat that my dad has, and he's healthy as a horse. Adorable. Go on. Thank you.
Okay, then now back to
Sorry
this here.
about
Because, okay, she didn't do anything. All she did was come in, follow you, and then suddenly, 2 minutes later, she's banned. When she's been the one trying to get you to finally talk to me and resolve this shit.
I mean, she has been doing on my, I think it was my Blue Sky is when she finally talked to me about everything, and I'm like, I was like, from my point of view, okay,
Well, then why did
I'm
like that?
still a little bit sketchy.
Okay,
Like I have this like
who the
gnawing
fuck would
thing
I
in the
have
back of
brought
my gut.
in? Like I'm not gonna bring in a Ben Maza because fuck him. That's why I don't
Oh,
want him in here because he would wreck the fun.
especially well, and not only that, but he got something so misconstrued and whatnot. Just because I prayed in the first part of my stream, somehow it doesn't, you know,
What
you know.
since you brought up this subject, this is a good subject to bring up as well. Another thing that you're doing, if you are this good, honorable Christian as you so claim, you wouldn't say 90% of the fucking things you say. You wouldn't be telling people to have heart attacks. You wouldn't tell people to get fucking shot. You wouldn't have told people to hang themselves. You wouldn't talk massive shit about your boyfriend. Or your ex, I mean. Jesus Christ. You wouldn't have doxed Emily.
I literally like fucking prayed to earn forgiveness from them though too. I literally prayed to fucking God every single time when
then
I do something wrong.
then here's the part. Don't say it. Don't. Because what you're doing is it's a
Like, I
fucking
don't know.
okay, it's a feedback loop. You talk shit, which antagonizes them, they talk shit to you, then you talk shit to them, then the loop keeps going.
It's the thing, though. Like, anytime I wanted to, be left alone and
Then
whatnot, nobody
don't
would leave me alone.
talk about them so openly. You have done this. And also, since you brought that up, you said you were going to bomb Emily's home.
You mean I didn't say anything about that? I
Yes,
just
you
said I
fucking
wish I
did.
had.
I heard you. That is fucked up. And you want to call me the morally bad one? Are you shitting me? Go ahead, you can talk.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to search for freaking the the moderation stuff so I can see how to
Do
fucking.
that after the call. Do that after the call. Uh,
Sorry, sorry.
focus on here. No, the reason why I'm stating this is because, as I said, if you are a person who is this upstanding, moral Christian person, you would never say this stuff. I don't have to be a Christian to know that. You would turn the other cheek and leave them be.
Yeah,
And you know I'm right. You know I'm completely 100% right.
you are.
And since we're on the subject here for a moment, name me the immoral shit I've done that compares to what you've said.
Well, you said at one point you wished I got ran over by a Wonder Bread truck.
Yeah, because you told me to have a
That's
heart
one.
attack. You see,
You
I'm like a
know
mirror to
that
you.
the heart
I
attack.
reflect your terrible
The heart attack
actions.
thing. Yeah, but the thing is that heart attack statement was back in what,
It,
May of
it, it
last
still
year?
does not matter what time frame it was said. The fact is, you said it. And actually, just scratch that, you've said it twice. You said it
Me
twice.
saying it twice.
Yes, you said it twice. You texted me it, and you said it in call with Cosmic and Emily. You didn't think I'd tune in for that? I have that fucking call
Yeah.
downloaded.
But you should know why I said it.
Yeah, because I fucking talked about
I
your
was,
cat.
I was,
Boo hoo.
yeah.
Boo fuckity hoo.
But the thing is, those cats were not just animals. To me,
Yeah,
they were
and guess
family.
what? My
They were
kid,
my
it
kids.
means more to me too. So you see how turnabout is fair fucking play here. You see how turnabout is
Yeah.
fair play. You came for me, so I was like, you know what? Let's piss her off a little bit and say that I won $1,000 off your cat, which I did, by the way. Which, to be fair, you're sort of changing the story about the second one, I've noticed. 1 minute it's April
Mischief
5th.
passed away.
Yeah, Mischief passed away, but the date is indecisive. 1 minute it's April 15th, and then the next second it's April 16th at 10 a.m. That is a big
Well,
inconsistency.
Mischief did die on a Wednesday of this month. And it was 2 weeks right after her brother passed.
Okay, so yeah, Turkey doesn't win the money. Okay. Just wanted to verify that. Oh, he's gonna be a
Because I
pissed little
know when
guy. Um,
my boy passed around the 21st of March, and Mischief died on this between. I don't remember what day it was, but it could have been the 15th or the 16th.
okay, so now there's another subject I want to touch base with you on. This dates all the way back to the Lost Narrator shit.
You mean the thing where
Where
I
you
put
made X
her
amount of streams on
fucking
her. Well, not on her, but streams about the
yeah,
GoFundMe.
for her? Yeah, because I was doing, my due diligence as, a dedicated person who is a fan from day one when I heard her voice acting and her bloopers and whatnot.
Okay, so just a second
Like
here.
I wanted to do that, and I got
Since we're here
and I
on
got
this
permission.
subject, just a second. I do have something I want to place in here. Here we go. Should load up here in a moment.
You mean the screenshots?
Let me see if this one will appear up. Here we are. So yeah, thanks for letting me know. It's been so overwhelming with things that I didn't really keep tabs on. She did ask my permission to live stream about Lost, so I can't fault her on that. Though I did not realize she would do several occasions like this. It's not inherently a bad thing, but I'm slightly aware of her paroxicity of trying to become famous. She has asked me to share the live stream on my socials, but I never responded. I will absolutely look into this ASAP and really do appreciate the heads up. So that leads me to my question. No one else asked Magpie to ever promote their streams when it came to Lost and Mag. How come you asked her?
Because I want to be, helpful. And I just wanted her to know that I was doing my due diligence as, a person who, has been a fan to them.
You are really stuttering. You are really stuttering. I'm trying to tell you now. You are really
Well, like
stuttering.
I said, I don't like confrontation about certain subjects and how
Because I caught you
Ribbon
on
wants
this.
to.
I caught you on this. And you know I caught you. Because no one else asked Magpie about that. And if it were me doing that stuff, I would just promote the damn thing and move on.
And I did. I just
Except
asked. It wasn't really
except you made
inherently a
multiple
bad thing,
streams
as she
about it.
said.
You made multiple streams
And
about it.
she
No,
said it's not inherent. She says it's not inherently a bad thing. Did you read that part?
yes, it's not inherently a bad thing to her. To me, this sounds like grifting.
And it
Because you
really wasn't, because every time I put
Oh,
the
okay,
stream
then
up, I
how come
have
you
the
asked them
pinned
to
comment.
promote it when no one else did?
I don't know.
Because you were
I
trying
was
to
just
get
telling them.
fame off them. Because you knew the
No,
size of
I
their
was
channel.
not.
Yes, you were. And I know you were doing that. Because how come you do YouTube and Twitch for?
For me, it's a fucking hobby. I
Uh,
really can care less about fame right now.
okay, so if you don't care about fame, you wouldn't have shoved your 2,000 subscribers in Blue's face back in the day.
Well, in all seriousness, I literally posted on my Twitter about me being grateful for them. And that's when he decided to, fucking say shit that should not even be remotely even said to another person who is celebrating their subscribers. That's fucking immoral
I don't
right
care.
there.
You can say that it's immoral all you want, but is it objectively bad for him to do that? No, it is not.
To literally come into it's not for him to come into my fucking like Twitter as me celebrating having 2K and being grateful for the, as I said on that Twitter post, for the wonderful human beings that because I don't consider my subscribers. I think them as human beings, individuals
Okay, then you
that
wouldn't have
took the
tried.
time out
You
of their
wouldn't have
day.
tried to rub him in Blue's face. You wouldn't have tried to aura farm on
I
him.
never,
That's the part.
I didn't aura farm. He was aura farming on me too, so why couldn't I do it back?
Because you're saying that this is a hobby and you don't care how many subscribers you get or have, but yet you will shove them in the people's faces when it's convenient for you. Which, oddly enough, you have more subscribers than me, but yet way more people watch what I'm doing than you. And when I was streaming Monday Night Madness, how come my streams were a fucking vibe and yours are just so boring to sit through? And this is not a subjective
That's
subject.
because nowadays, well, that's because sometimes I clam up when I'm in the camera.
Then
Like
don't
whenever I
then
have
don't
my
turn on
face
a
cam on.
camera. Pure and simple. Don't
And
turn on
that's
a
what I've been
camera.
doing lately. Don't turn on the camera. And I've been using a little PNG model.
Yeah, don't use the
Like
PNG model too.
PNG is a
You
lot
don't
better.
need a fucking OC. You don't need it. I'm living proof that you don't
No,
need
I
it.
know. But if it's me cartoonized, it should be me instead of my real
No, no,
face and
no.
shit.
If anything, if it were to look like you, it wouldn't have the wolf ears. Just flat out
You mean the
saying.
human version of me? Like I literally have a human version of me.
Congratulations, you want a cookie. As you stated to me.
I'm good. I'm good.
Like, I've noticed that you've tried to role play as me a couple times.
Role playing? No. I just took what you used to do and put it into myself.
Yeah,
Especially when I don't trust people.
which is kind of weird to add on to this. You hate me, but you have a little bit of respect for me. Don't know why.
Well, the truth be told is, bro, I don't know how or why I just have respect for you. I don't. I really don't know why.
Is it because I'm everything
But
you inspired yourself to be, but you're not? Is that what it is?
well, it's because also you told me, quote, girl backbone.
Yeah, and you tried to be me against her, which was funny as fuck. And when she meant that
Who?
to Raven,
Oh, Raven. Oh, okay.
and the part is she can talk, by the way. Oh no,
I
it,
mean, you could speak.
uh, she could, but she doesn't want to. She finds that a waste of time. It is as Turkey said, logic is worthless, conversating with you is meaningless, and pretty much in his mind, you are worthless. That is the case that he goes through. But since we're on the subject, since you wanted to, you went after him for terroristic threats, all because he said that. When it's Turkey
It's
just being,
not just because he said that, but he had like a whole group of people literally coming into my streams and literally just going around and fucking around and just
that's
really pissing
that's
me off.
that's not terroristic threats.
When he posts something in his server
Yes,
that
he took your stream and placed it in his server for him and his buddies to come raid it and laugh in your face.
rating, it's still hate rating. So I mean, technically it's kind of bad and still
Okay,
really
so
bad.
which you've also said that before that we are cyber stalking you. If that's the case, Cheyenne,
Technically you are because I
then
don't go
arrest me.
into people's
Then
YouTuber streams.
okay, then arrest me.
Uh,
Go ahead, do it on up. Arrest me. I triple dog dare you to do it. And yes, my docs are out there. So
I can't. I literally.
why can't you?
because I don't have all the reporting power that I should have.
Yeah,
But
because
I don't go.
you want me to drop my docs right in there for you. You want me to just take all my information and drop it right in here for you.
Not really, but okay.
I will be more than glad to do it for you. And I will love to watch you try and fail to get rid of me. You see, Cheyenne, you're not the first to come along to try to get rid of me. Many have, and there's one thing they all have in common, Cheyenne. They all fucking fail. Sing Kim
Well,
had
no
my
shit.
docs and he couldn't do nothing about me. He couldn't budge me. What makes it to where you're going to be the different person to do it?
I'll tell you, I'm not gonna be the different person
Yeah, because you're going to be just
because
like all
you
them
know.
who have my docs and you did nothing.
I mean, I did show the police the phone number somebody texted me off of because yeah.
That wasn't any of mine. I'll tell you that one. No, if anything, I would just straight call y'all. I hate
Well,
texting.
true, but somebody texted me, like somebody literally did texting and started doing that like ridiculous bullshit and literally made me, feel so uncomfortable that I had to talk to the person I was interviewing and tell them, can we postpone it to
Yeah, like
another day?
I'm sensing the excuse train here.
No, I literally told the guy that was interviewing me because I literally had an interview on the 10th when this fucking shit happened.
It sounds like to me it sounds like the excuse train coming on through. Just saying. But
And it's not really an excuse when
um and also too you've tried to condemn Brandon for lolicon, right?
he has lolicon. He's been talked on by Ben and a lot of other people.
Okay. That
He's been jerking it off whenever I was around in the bedroom. And he was looking at some weird shit.
okay.
And this is the fucking thing that somebody texted me on the 10th.
Then riddle me this, Cheyenne. Riddle me this.
What?
What's this? Down at the very bottom that I just threw in here. What's that?
Oh, you mean the picture that Brandon sent me once time too?
Why'd you place it in your server?
It literally says Pokemon NSFW.
That's still lolicon, Cheyenne.
Well, ask Brandon if he got that
It,
picture from,
it doesn't
because
matter.
that was his picture. He said
Yeah, I knew full on well you were gonna try this as soon as I placed that in. You see, Cheyenne, you are so
because he
easy to
literally
game
sent it to
plan
me a long
for.
time ago.
You have no idea how easy it is
Game
for me
plan?
to game plan for. I know every fault and weakness you have. I know you like the
Okay.
back of my hand.
Specify what? Specify my little legit weaknesses. Then.
Is that you don't think before you speak, which leads to a lot of your problems. You are a chronic oversharer. You share shit you should not be sharing to people online.
You mean I overshare about
About
my
your
life?
ex. Yes, you
Is that
overshare about your life when you really shouldn't be doing that. I've told you this, and one of these days I'm going to straight tell you it's going to bite you in the ass. Like it hasn't already. You see, Cheyenne, when you did that whole shit with Emily, not only did you dox her, but you got yourself too. So now in Turkey server, they know where you are. They know where you live because you overshared and you gave them exactly what they wanted. Congratulations. I did try to warn you. I really did. So, are you going to explain this to me or not? Because you're the one who placed this
I
in your
explained
server.
what to you.
You placed Lolicon in your server, and here's the part: I didn't have to have an 18 plus role or anything to access it.
Mm.
Yeah, this looks really bad, doesn't it?
Technically, I mean, technically speaking, in a way that
Yeah, this looks really, really bad on you.
mm,
Yeah, because you know I'm right. Yeah, because you completely know I'm right.
what also because the thing is, I literally have
Just admit you're
what
fucked. Just admit
Brandon
you
said.
fucked. You're fucked on this. Just admit it. Like that's another problem you have is you have a nasty knack of not taking accountability, and then you double and triple down when you really shouldn't be doing that. Cheyenne, I've had you 2 ways fucked from Sunday. Because here's your problem: you gave me way too much time to prepare for this. If you would have done it Saturday like you should have, I wouldn't have had any of this. Just telling you now. You can speak now if you want.
Yep, I know. I just looking for the chat between me and Dickhead.
Still doesn't matter. You still placed it in that server. And people had access to it. If a kid would have went in there and had access to that Cheyenne, you would have been fudged. And the only reason why it's completely censored is because guess what? I don't want like basically I'm doing my due diligence.
Well, I thought that that area would have been under a thing to where it shouldn't be in there.
Yeah, but you still posted it. Is this your name in here? Is that your former name? Writer Storm VA?
Former, yes.
Congratulations, you proved my point. You're no better than him. You're no better than him on this subject. And also, too, if you're going to try to arrest me for recording, which I don't have any need to, you couldn't do it anyway. Because I live in
I
a one.
mean, technically speaking,
No, you
you were
couldn't.
well for me because yes, I can because I'm in a state
I live
where
in a one
because
party state.
okay,
You live in a one party state.
okay,
It wouldn't work.
well for uh what's his face probably wouldn't
Yeah, so if Brandon
Cosmic.
recorded, no, Cosmic is also a one party.
Not really, because he was supposed to tell me that this call is recorded. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Doesn't
You're
matter.
supposed to emphasize if somebody's recorded or not.
Okay, I don't care if I'm being recorded right now or
Regardless
not. I truly don't care if I'm being
of
recorded right now or not.
you're not being you're not being recorded at all, bro. I'm
Because
saying that out because I'm coming through my phone.
yeah, so here's the part to that,
Like,
Cheyenne. You took his stream, you took the fucking call down because it made you look bad. It wasn't because of any moral compunction. It was because it made you look extremely bad. And that's why you wanted it
it
gone.
was not that.
I
It
don't
was not
know.
just that. It was
I don't
recording
know.
me
I
without
think
my consent.
I don't know. I think our little Cosmic
Recording
was a little
somebody without their
diabolical in that
consent?
call. Cosmic was a little diabolical in that call, a little too diabolical for you, and you fell apart and you didn't know what to do. Just like right now. I've noticed it with you. You are stuttering real bad. You are changing your answers. You're changing your story, which that
Well, I'm
also.
saying that I do not like want my thing being recorded. Especially when I was live streaming my own fucking shit and he decides to, come
So
into my
you were live
stream.
streaming. So
I was
basically,
live streaming before he decided to call me.
so what Cosmic did was completely okay.
Not really, because I was literally
Yeah,
live
no,
streaming Pokemon and whatnot and
the
talking
truth
to
will
my
set
brother,
you
who was
free.
named
Holy
Grizz.
shit. Man, to be fair, I didn't think I would get that confession out of you, but you gave it to me hook, line, and sucker. Oh, I knew full well you did it, and you confirmed it right for me. You see, I didn't even have to play 4D chess to get that answer out of you. You just handed it to me. As I said, your oversharing bites you in the ass. Now I'm putting my foot on the gas pedal. Let's go. Isn't it quite quaint? Isn't it? Isn't it? You tried to go after him because he made you look completely bad, and you took down the stream because it made you look extremely bad. Because Cosmic
I didn't take down the stream.
clowned you. Then guess what? If that's up, then let Cosmic keep his recording up.
I was in a live stream talking to my brother, Grizz,
It still
who
don't.
was
It still
also
does not
because it
matter.
was
You
it's called a
flagged it
podcast. It
because
was
you're.
called a podcast.
I don't care what kind of. Yeah, your fucking Monday Night Madness ripoff podcast.
No,
Which
it was called Fox and Grizz
yeah,
podcast.
because you started it right after my Monday Night Madnesses started. You think I'm
No,
that
not really.
thick?
I
Yes, you
literally I
did.
literally
You
started it
started
around
after.
2022.
Come on. Come on.
My brother and I had this podcast idea way before that shit.
Yeah, and
We were
it's
talking about video games in general.
yeah, and then you tried to get other people onto your podcast to talk shit about WubCon, which is kind of funny in an aspect. It's pretty sad that when you tried to go after Wubcake and fucking KP, they're more based. They're actually based in these situations. It's kind of hysterical. You've made two gigantic pieces of no good cow-written crap look like actual good human beings. That takes a lot of underachieving to accomplish.
I
Holy
highly
sh!
doubt that.
I don't know. I don't know. You made yourself look like a clown in front of Wubcake, and then you made an entire stream boo-hooing for over an hour because a Wubcake kicked you out of her server. Then you boo-hooed when Drumstick kicked you out of his, saying she never had a chance to fly, which that is soundboarded, by the way, in Turkey's server. As I said, you don't think before you speak. You're a chronic oversharer. And also, I will say this now, you have a propensity for lying when it's convenient for
A
you.
pensive.
Meaning you are a pathological liar. And I love how you're showing your camera like anyone cares because I have it turned off so that way my internet doesn't lag. Because I'm sorry, no one wants to see that mug. I'm not gonna have people pay for pay-per-view and see this shit. So here's the part. Let me see. Da 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 da. Because I do not want this lagging me. Are you gonna finally come back to reality now? And also, why did you flag Cosmic? I would love to know that. Did she really fucking mute me? Did you mute me, by the way? Oh shit, she's having technical difficulties. Uh-oh. Spadoopios. Are you there? Are you cogent? Yeah, she's having technical issues. Oh. My phone fucked up and hold on, I can't. Oh, no!
My phone fucked up.
Yeah, because it's a pile of because you're trying to show your camera on it while you're in Discord. It don't work real well. Believe me, I would know.
My iPhone used to work just fine, and now since the battery's fucking quitting on me, it's been stupid lately.
Yeah, because it's dying. Those
Yeah,
lithium batteries do not last forever. After a while, they'll start to choke up and die.
So that's why I've been I talked to my phone company, and I have an upgrade waiting for me.
Yeah, and it's not like it's gonna help you. Just saying.
It is.
Yeah,
It is, because I'm also gotten into because Metro, since I literally pay bills for them nonstop.
So let me get this straight.
And I'm one of their VIP royalty customers.
So let me get this straight. You you made an entire stream about you trying to feed getting food to feed your cat.
Not food. It was an entire stream to get him his medical diagnosis stuff done.
Then why would you live stream something like that? That seems so senseless. Because,
as I said, I don't have the. I literally do not have the funding to pay for Emo's treatment.
Live streamed
his treatment would have cost $1,500.
You live streamed you and your cat going around town.
Yeah, she was in the backpack.
Yeah. Where a cat should not be.
I mean, technically speaking, it's in a carrier type thing that's formed into a backpack.
It's kind of funny that you can't afford a state like Texas. It's really funny. It's one of the most affordable states in all the United States. And you still can't fucking make it there.
Gas part. You mean I can't make ends meet because I'm on a fixed income? Yeah, you're right.
Because you don't have another job lined up. Soon enough, you're gonna have to rip the fucking Social Security Band-Aid off. I hate to say it to you. Because
as I said,
if you're on a fixed income, soon enough, soon enough, Social Security is gonna dry up for you. Then what do you do?
I don't know, because I cannot, like I said before, I cannot mentally competent work. I cannot work with my mental health. Because with my PTSD flare-ups, I would instantly have a freak out.
Neither can Raven, but yet she's able
PTSD,
to work.
PTSD, bipolar depression.
Yeah. And
I have a lot more than that. I have PTSD, I have a bipolar, I have ADHD, I have autism, and I have social anxiety.
Yeah.
That's a whole fucking fucked up bag.
Just like Raven. But yet she's able to function in society and you can't.
I can't mentally work. That's the thing. I can social.
Then how come Raven
be in society?
Okay, no. How come Raven can do it but you can't?
Well, as I just said, if I get angry or if my PTSD flares up, no workforce would want a person like that in their thing. No employment. No anybody would want that shit.
So you're telling me that you're trying to get a job, but yet you're telling me all these other things that are preventing you from doing it. You see how that's a
Well, yeah.
gigantic contradiction to what you've been saying.
Well, people have been asking me to get a job, get a job, get a job. So I'm like, fuck it. If you guys want me to get a
Because
job and freak out and
uh,
get fired, then fine.
here's the part. The reason why I state that, Cheyenne, is because soon enough you're going to run out of people to go to. And if your social security is the only thing you truly have, then at the end of the day, you're going to be completely and utterly fucked. So at one point, you're
Well,
going to have to
like,
bite the bullet and do it. It sucks. It sucks hearing it, but that's the case.
I know it sucks even for me because I hate having to deal with the SSI, but I have to because
Yeah, because you
otherwise
have
I
no
would
other
not be able
income,
to pay my
which
bills.
I'm not going to shit on you for that. That's not what I'm trying to go for here. What I'm trying to say is eventually you are going to have to get out from under it. Because if you don't, you're going to run out of a spot to live. Because there's only so much that people are willing to put up with you. And then they're going to want you out. Because I've seen that and I've noticed that quite often. I've noticed these patterns.
It's just, I don't feel like everything with everything I have done over my life. I feel like I've been getting the shit and the stick all the fucking time.
And sometimes too, I'm going to say it, you bring it upon yourself.
And sometimes when I want to change something or even like take accountability or apologize for something, nobody thinks I actually am thinking of that. It's
Because
not fair.
you go
For
right
me for
back.
me as a person,
Okay, like what I'm trying to say is this, okay? I'm being real with you here. And I'm trying my very damnedest not to get pissed off.
and I'm sorry if I'm making you pissed off.
Because Rua said that she does, like, pretty much, bygones be bygones. I'm done with you. She's done with, like, and you're done with her. But then you mention her in one of your streams, right? Like, not too long after. So it's basically you shot yourself in the foot. Because you don't know how to shut up.
Well, yeah.
So you shot yourself in the foot with her. When you had her out of your way. She put in a deal with you where you agreed to leave each other alone. She stuck to it, you broke it.
I still hope that she still has that fucking vow that she'll leave me alone. I haven't said anything about her since then. Only
Yeah,
once when I told about the situation with my cat.
and you see how you broke that end. Why would she trust you now? When you've shown you can't be trusted.
Well, if people have shown me a hell of a lot that I cannot trust them.
Yeah, because
Why do you think I've become like?
because
Why do
of
you
the
think I
way
became
you
so
are,
heartless? And
Cheyenne. That's what it is. Because okay, it's fucking weird to me that Jericho left and a bunch of other people around you have left. Just seemingly out of nowhere. I don't know what it is between you and Jericho, but something is telling me you said or did something to him to make this happen. That's what it's telling me.
and I never said anything.
You must
All
have
I
done
did was
something because I'm sorry, a friend does not
he
pick up
doesn't
and
like it when
leave.
I'm with. Could I say something
Yeah,
about that?
go
I think
ahead.
it's because since I was on my. I think it was because I was really moody, and I was on my and also with all the stress, I snapped at him. I guess.
So let me Yeah, so in a way, there's some base there, and you tried to make it off like Jericho was the crazy one.
And I never said anything that he was crazy. All I said that I felt
You were
betrayed
making like
by
okay,
my
you were making the implication that he just straight left you for no reason, when you probably just named off
because
a
it was
reason why he
after
left.
for me being stressed and also having the time of my month, which, that happens a lot to other women.
And also too, here's another part you actually admitted in that call between Cosmic and Emily that I happened to actually pick up. You said there was no acute fracture or sprain, meaning you did not sprain your arm as you so claimed you did. So, in a roundabout way, Turkey was
No, I
completely
said
and utterly
I
right.
said there was.
I have the clip.
Can you let me explain? Yeah, okay. I said in that clip actually that it wasn't broken or it had fractures, but they said it was trauma based. As in, they said I had a sprain.
No, you did not. Because it would have put the grade sprain that you had.
And it didn't because X-rays don't put up the grades in the hospital I went to.
Okay, it would have shown in the medical records what level of sprain you had.
Well, I gave that part to my boss at Waterburger where I was working at the time.
Then okay, then why didn't you put it up in an online argument with Turkey if you were trying to own him?
Well, because I didn't have it. I didn't have two or three fucking copies of it. If I did, I would have shut him up by showing that.
Yeah, and then you
The
proved him
only made
completely
copy I
right.
had.
You proved him right. And then you tried to go after him for baseless bullshit because you tried to submit terroristic threats, even though all he said was, and I quote, I would much rather donate my money to a crackhead than to a professional victim. Is that where he touched a nerve?
He touched a nerve, yes, because I did not play professional victim when Brandon attacked me. The police have photo
Here's the other
evidence
part.
of the attack.
Okay, then
The police
here's
actually
another
took photos
question I
of
have
my
for that,
my.
Cheyenne. Why should you
Okay.
care what he thinks when you've said it yourself he's an online troll? Cheyenne, he baited you
Well, I
and
try to
you
put
fell for the bait. And instead of being the
well,
smart adult
ask my.
and stop replying to him, you tried to put him in jail for terroristic threats when he did not make any such thing. You know you fucked up on that one. And you did not handle it
Yeah.
properly.
No, I didn't because I was still, stressed over the fact that I thought that I was going to lose my home because my ex, Brandon, had the fucking authority to the house apparently.
Yeah, because
Because even though I was inside the
he pays
contract
for
as
the
well,
most of it and he
I
has
literally.
most of the income. So if he had the authority of the
And it's not
house,
only it's not only that. Like it's not only that, but I was on the as another primary of the house.
oh
I was
God,
a
you prove
co-primary.
me right so easily, and I'd barely have to try. So yes, so you said it yourself.
I was
Brandon was the primary, meaning, and I quote, meaning he paid for
no.
most of
Me
it.
and him were both the primary. Me and him are both the primaries because we
Then
both
you
signed
should
the
have
top
said that
the contract.
previously, because okay, if you were the primaries, it would have. Something is telling me that you got booted out because you couldn't
We
afford
were
it,
both.
and
He had it over my head about him making more money. He owns the whole house. He
that's
does this,
because
does
okay,
that.
before you got
But
there,
he
he
doesn't go
did.
ever.
Before
He
you
just
got there, he
no. He
did.
like
Yes, he did. Before you came down
okay.
there.
Then how come I came down there as soon as we got the keys to the house? Me and him were working together at the time. I sent him maybe $900 for the rent and the deposit.
So then that comes to the question: why did they pick him over you?
Because he was there down at that place before I was there. But I called in the place and asked them if they had a apartment for sale.
Because here's the part: something is telling me, Cheyenne, that there's something you're not telling me again, as you've been known to do. You're trying
There's
to,
so it's actually true because it's true. Like I don't have
because
like
you've
the
made the
funding
claim,
for it.
Cheyenne,
But
that
I
you
also
don't like, that he doesn't pay jack nor shit for it, but yet they picked him over you.
he didn't go out of his way to go. He didn't go out of his way to go get food. He usually ordered it online. I went physically to the store. I walked every day
Oh,
to
because
other
he's trying
places
to
to
keep
get
the roof
what we need.
above your head. We've been over this numerous times.
And then he has the gall to say that he pays for all the stuff in the house.
Because he
Who
pretty
went
much,
out of her way to get box fans? Who went out of the way to get,
yeah, because you
things that
have a
were needed
fixed
for,
income to where
our
you can do
livelihood?
that. He does not have that.
I paid for like the groceries and the other supplies we need, like hair supplies, bathing supplies, towels, and not to mention there was laundry soap I bought a lot of.
Okay, and here's another part to this.
But yet he gets to say that he like can buy like tons of model kits, tons of this, tons of that, and then
And you
he
buy
bitches
video
about not
games,
having
it
any
makes
money.
you, okay, you bought a game system. You bought a game
For
system. You bought
myself, because
games.
I earned it.
Then there you go. Then why are you shitting on him for buying Gundam models?
But then
Do you know you're
because when
wrong?
rent was
That's the
coming up,
part to this, and you don't
no,
want
no,
to
no,
admit
no, no,
it.
I'm not, because
Yes, you
he literally
fucking
bitched at me
legit
for getting
are.
myself something.
So when
He
he,
bitched at
okay,
me for
so
getting something up for myself.
then he did the same
He
thing
literally
too,
bitched at me when I was working.
because you're bitching about
I
him
was
having
working,
Gundam models. So
and he
you see
bitched
how
at
that
me for just getting
tracks?
myself
Come
a.
on, fam. Oh, come
He even his
on.
mother has told him, like his mother told him to stop buying Gundams
Guess what I would have
to
told her?
actually have money on the side for rent and whatnot.
Guess what? I would have told her, go fuck myself. I live on my own. That's what I would have said. That's what I would
Well,
have straight
I
said.
think some of the part that his stepmom was saying, some of it was right in her part to tell him that he can't always spend stuff on Gundams or going to cons and whatnot. There's more to life than Gundams and cons.
To be fair, Cheyenne, you have no power to pull rank on him on that one. I'm flat out just saying it.
No, I'm just saying. I told him too. Like I told him prior to our relationship that we need to start working together and figuring out bills together. If we do half and half, that's fair game.
And here's another
And
part to this.
I paid him, and I always paid him on the dot every time I got the money. If he
Then
says that I haven't paid a dime, that's bullshit. Because I have
I'm not saying that.
screenshots and state
Okay,
date
I'm not saying that you didn't
of
pay a
that.
dime for that place. I bet you top dollar that you did. But you have this little fucking nasty knack of you keep shitting on him when you know he can't respond to you. I think that is the most biggest chicken shit move ever. Because you know full on well he has a gag order. You know he can't say anything to defend himself. So you're getting your shots
Well,
in now.
he can now.
Then cool. So if I
He
pull,
can.
say for example, I pulled him in here, just out of example, would he be allowed to say what he wants to say to you?
Yeah, he's allowed. It's not like I got a fucking like thing right now. Like I don't care about what he
I bet you
fucking
top
says.
dollar you're gonna slam the block button on him. That's what I'm betting. That's what I'm betting money on. I bet you
Not
you're gonna
really.
slam that block button. Cause you done it to me.
I've only done it to people who treated me like trash
Then
and are not
riddle me
like
this.
not literally.
Then why didn't you block Raven on the onset?
I don't know, because at the time she was, I don't
Because
know,
you want her?
reasonable. No, she was reasonable. Like
I
she
don't know.
was
I
like
looked at
talking to
those.
us.
That does not look reasonable to me.
What? You mean the compliments I gave her on my stream when Dylan the gamer popped in and talked about her? I'm like, no.
I'm sorry.
Like,
A part of me thinks you want her.
no. I said she's a keeper and he better keep her.
Yeah, and guess what?
As I said in my stream.
Here's the difference, Cheyenne. I'm gonna just say it. I'm married. You're not. That's the difference.
And yeah, I know. And I said she's married. Leave it alone.
So is Jonathan and Xena.
Well, they added me into their thing. So I mean, technically speaking, they wanted me back as well
So
because
what made you break up
dated.
with
I
what
dated.
made the breakup happen the first time?
It was a situation between what happened with my mom and the situation where Brandon kept on putting up whoop cake this, whoop cake that. So it was basically what
So you were
what
with
happened
them when
when
you were
I
with
was doing those
Brandon.
fun.
That's what you just
No,
you
back in like no. I was with those two before Brandon.
so basically
In
drama
2022 of January, the drama between me and Wub Cunt caused it to fucking be broken up. But then they got back with me because they seen that 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 shit was like not even remotely to be okay to be broken up with.
okay, and then this drama
So
between us.
Xena also Xena literally threatened him that if he does not treat me with respect or love,
Xena
that
wouldn't
she
do
will take
shit.
me back.
I was gonna say Xena wouldn't do shit to him in the first place.
No, I know. What I'm saying is that
No,
she
I've
stole
already
me
said my
back.
piece on those two. I think they're both gigantic, huge pieces of human trash. They are pawn scum.
Uh, that's your opinion
No, that's
on
not
that.
opinion. That's
But for
objective
me,
fact. That's objective fact. No person worth their salt would have
okay,
taken
then
him back.
okay, no. Now really this, okay? When they treated me like, a queen, like treated me like with love and respect.
You mean coddled
Let's
you?
say that no, not coddled.
Yes,
They didn't coddle
coddled.
me at all.
Yes,
They
they.
literally let me be happy. They literally want what was best for me, basically.
You want to know what's
They treated me with
what's
love,
best
respect.
for you right now? How come they haven't told you to shut the fuck up about people? If they truly wanted the
Huh?
best for you and they wanted to look out for your best interest, they would have told you right there and then, stop talking about shit about people. Let it go.
And I tried been doing that. Like they told me to do that prior. And when people
Then you
start
don't.
shit talking about me every single time, then I have a right to stand up for myself.
Here's the part. It took Raven to get you in here with me. When you've said it during that call with Cosmic and Emily, that if someone has gripes with you, they can take it up with you. Every single time I tried to take up my gripes with you, you either slam the block button or you don't respond.
Well, as I said before, I don't trust anybody. How can I trust you that you're not lying to me into my face? That's the
Okay,
thing.
okay,
How can I trust
okay.
anybody?
Here's the part. Have I brought anyone else in here?
No, you didn't.
I've kept my word on that.
But
And the reason why I've kept my word on that is because I don't want them in here. Because I don't need them. You see, this is the part to it. Without a Ben Maza, Cosmic, Ribbon, Emily, or anyone else in here, they're not holding me back any further.
Well, as I said before, the reason why I also left the Brony fandom is because there's some people in there that are
Because they
fucking
hurt your
bad.
will feelings. They hurt your will feelings.
Not only,
They hurt my
not only
feelings.
that, but they have favoritism. They got
Bullshit. It's because
favoritism.
you're a
They got,
shitty voice actress. I'm gonna straight say it. I've heard it. You are garbage.
no, you have
Garbage.
not.
Oh, okay, then riddle me this.
Yep.
No, it's not fucking favoritism, you jackwagon. It's because you do not
It
put
kind
in
of
the time.
is.
No, it is not. Because, okay, they went through and they picked the best person for it.
Okay.
So you're going to tell me that,
That's
oh, okay, riddle
okay.
me this. Then how come
But
Zelda's getting
that's the
voice
thing
acting?
is that
You're hating them for an arbitrary reason. Because you didn't get
there's a lot of
picked
people
one
who do
time.
favoritism.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got distraught over it, and I
Because you
told
didn't put in
Brandon
the
that
time
I
or
didn't
the
get picked.
effort to do that. Because you kept fucking going like, I want to go to voice acting school. I want to go to voice acting school, Brandon.
Yeah, and that'll train my voice up.
Here's the thing. You can do that at home.
But apparently Brandon didn't want. Not
Yeah,
really, because I'm nervous.
okay,
And
then
they were gonna teach
here's the
me how
part. Then
all the
Zeldin
shit.
was able to do it without going to voice acting school. How come he's landing shit and you can't?
I don't know.
It's because you're not
Okay?
putting
I
in the
don't know.
time and the effort. That's what it truly is. And you're
What if I
hating.
do put the time and the effort in?
Then okay. Then you would have a reason. But you're not putting in that time. So what I'm saying is
Like, I
you're
can do so many
okay.
voices, it's that I'm
Here's the
nervous.
part. You know what? I'm gonna just straight say it. When I hate the Brony fandom, it's based. When you hate it, it's cringe. Straight up. At least when I dog on the Brony fandom, I have very valid reasons of why I do it. You're doing it
And
because you
there's
didn't get
so the
selected one
people that.
time. That's what it is. It's
No, I didn't
arbitrary.
leave the Brony fandom. I was still in it. But when people want to
And
believe
now
one
you,
side of a story compared to.
because here's the thing. You didn't make yourself look good in any of those exchanges. Because as you said, you have a propensity of getting very angry. And when people
I
sit there,
always get angry because my bipolar.
then here's the thing. You can
I
go,
cannot control my anger. Okay.
then here's the part what you need to do. Step out, go somewhere for a moment until your anger subsides. Another thing that
That's why I go for walks.
and here's another part that you did is when you started making that live stream where you were boo-hooing because you got banned from and you did this twice, by the way. You did
You
this
mean
twice.
the first time when Wubcake?
Yeah, when you
mean
got
when Wubcake literally played with me?
Yeah.
She literally personally invited me, and then not within 2 hours, I get kicked.
Why should you care? Why should you, in your right mind, care?
Well, at the time, I thought me apologizing and all that shit would, pass. But no.
Then
Apparently, me apologizing does not, get like redemption.
Okay, here's the part. Who cares what she thinks of you? That's one person in the Brony fandom.
Yeah, and why do you think that I just left it as it is when I started crying? Because I had to get my anger and frustration out.
Then here's the
Me
thing.
crying
You
is usually,
don't. Okay, here's what you do. You just do it in a call. You don't live stream it. You do not live stream something like that. Because in this case, Cheyenne, it makes you look extremely, extremely bad. And it makes you look like a petty, self-serving cunt.
But that happened like years ago, right?
Okay, you did it when Drumstick banned you from, like, that's what I'm trying to touch base with here. is you didn't learn the
Yeah,
first
when I
time.
trusted, I literally gave Drumstick my personal like information. I literally gave him my phone number, so whenever I needed, like, whenever he wanted to
Uh, uh,
check in on me,
yeah,
he
yeah,
could.
which that's
So that's
another
how I
one.
thought I
That's
became a
another
friend.
one that I'm touching base with here because yeah, he straight up left you. The reason why people keep up
Yeah,
straight up leaving you, Cheyenne, and I can tell you exactly what it is that's doing it, is because you
is
make
it
it.
my kind heart and all
No,
that
it's not.
that I
It's not
wanted
because
to
you're
actually
kind-hearted.
do?
It's because one, you trauma dump all the time. Two,
I
you
didn't
make.
trauma dump when I dropped
Yes,
the
you
fire.
fucking do. I've heard it so much throughout, like just within 1 year of dealing with you. You trauma dump all the time.
Okay, what do I trauma dump about, basically?
Oh, my dad fucking kicked the bucket when I was a 3-year-old.
You mean the person who practically raised me?
Yes, because you talk about it all
Like,
the
that's
time.
personal. That's not trauma dumping. That is
That
personal to
is
me.
trauma
So
dumping.
if me,
Yes, that is trauma dumping because you're going like, "Woe is me, feel sorry for little old me because my dad kicked the bucket when I was a 3-year-old."
and actually, also with all of that shit,
And then
because
you did it with the
I
cats.
did not
You
agree.
did it with the
I
cats
couldn't
too.
process
You were like, "Woe is
grieving.
me, my cat kicked the bucket, boo-hoo." When all you had to do was say it one time, be like, "Yeah, my cat died. I'm gonna take a hiatus." What you did not, by the way, you still kept going.
I've literally been taking a break for 3 straight days, and me coming onto one stream just to keep my mind off the shit. It that doesn't really relevant say that
Okay,
I'm not
here's the
taking
thing:
hiatus.
when you're taking a hiatus, it would be for a long extended period of time. Because here's the thing, Cheyenne, you made all those excuses to not get in call with me, but you didn't make that for your streams. I'm sorry, that's very shitty for you to do. Is to use your cat as a shield to not face me.
Well, I'm still in the process of grieving. Both of them.
Okay,
And it feels like nobody can respect me for grieving.
that's the part, Cheyenne. You
If
agreed,
I
like you agreed on a Saturday to come in and face me,
Yeah, but
and
that was
then you
before
kept,
Mischief passed.
yeah, and here's the part.
That was before.
You want to know how this all started? It's because you got into a call with Cosmic and Emily. If you were grieving and you were going through shit, fine by me, go for it. But you literally hopped in the call with them after emo passed.
I got called in by Cosmic himself.
Then
He literally said all that shit. I could have
then
just
yeah,
like
what you could
been
have
done
done
and
is
over
said,
with.
okay, here's the part to that. You could have told Cosmic, I just lost my pet. Can I be given time to, a couple weeks here? And then I'll be more than glad to jump in with you.
Well, he was the one that called me as soon as that shit happened.
Then here's the
Like, he
thing.
literally
Then
called me on
you
Discord,
could have
and I
told
didn't want
him.
to have.
You could have told Cosmic, "Hey, now is not the time. Now is
Yeah,
not the time."
I was gonna say that. I would have said that, but he wanted to desperately get in a call with me and talk his little beef. He didn't say anything specify about the beef he has with me. None.
Okay, then you should have known that
Emily
was
didn't
coming.
even specify her beef.
Because you knew full on well that was going to happen. Come on.
Not really.
Yes, you did.
And him
Okay,
reporting
because
me.
what did you do prior to before emo kicked the can? You doxed Emily. So of course
You
she's,
mean 2 months ago?
and also that's another part. As you said you were gonna bomb her house with her and her kids in it. That's That's beyond fucked up. That is so fucked up to say. I don't care what level of anger you were going through. You know the difference, Cheyenne,
I was
between...
literally,
Okay, you know the difference between right and wrong. Am I right?
yes.
Then you should have
And the
known.
thing is,
You should
anger
have
clouds
known that
judgment.
saying that is completely horrible.
But you know how sometimes anger clouds the mind. You can't think clearly when you're angry
Then guess
or
what?
in a rageful state.
Then that's when you get away from, like, you get away from the stream, because that's like, that's fucked up. I don't care what fucking part of your brain says that it was a good idea. It was not. Not at all. And Emily, and I'm going to say it right now, deserves a groveling apology for that. A groveling apology. Her
And
kids...
she should
No,
take
her
down her
fucking kids
fucking
did
post.
nothing to you! And yet you dragged them in. That's fucked up.
You think her posting shit about me constantly
Then
isn't?
go after Emily, not her kids.
I went after Emily
Yeah, and
numerous times,
included...
but
Yeah,
she
and...
shields her kids using.
No, that's not
She
her
has
shield.
that
You
usage
said
of
you
her
were going to
kids
bomb
as
her
shielding.
home with her kids in it. You said this.
I said bomb her with her in it. I didn't say kids. I said with her in it.
So what happens if the kids were in there? When this
I don't know.
theoretically happened, yeah, you would feel fucking outright horrible.
I would. Because the kids don't need to have that.
Then here's the thing. Talk shit about Emily. Don't drag her kids. Period.
I always talk shit about Emily.
Then talk shit
I've
about
always
Emily.
talking
Do
shit about
not drag
Emily.
her, and don't drag her fucking fiance and her kids into this. They have fuck all to do with that. And the reason why you stated that is because you could not get at me. Because you have done dog water when it comes to me. You have no true way of getting rid of me. So you tried to do that little stunt to get after me. That's why I think you did it. Because when it comes down to it, out of Emily, Ribbon, Blue, or the rest of them, who's caused you the most problems?
All of them at that point.
But who's caused the most?
Usually Emily, because she would post nonstop about me.
Okay, then who's done the complete worst
Twitter,
damage?
on YouTube.
What I'm saying is I've done most of the heavy damage. I'm the one who placed up a YouTube video about you. I'm the one who has really torn you to shreds and have dragged your feet to task when it comes to this stuff. And I
You
feel
mean throwing my bully name into the mud?
Because you brought it upon you. You see, as I stated earlier, Cheyenne, I'm a mirror image of you. I reflect what your personality is. And a part of that is why you absolutely positively hate me. Because you have no you have no real way of stopping me. You tried to turn Ben Maza on me and it did not work. You tried it with Cosmic, it did not work. And even if you somehow did, I would clobber those two. Easily. I would not break a sweat. I was gonna say the floor is yours if you want.
Sorry, I was just smoking. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, you probably need some smoky smokes after dealing with my ass.
Ugh. Truth be told, I've been having a headache recently, and
Yeah, because you knew full on well that today is the day that Dave's gonna confront me.
oh, it's not that. Like, I've been feeling really unwell, like stomach, back, head,
Yeah,
ears.
and now you're facing somebody that you can never get rid of. You see, unlike Emily and the others, you have nothing to hit me with. You have nothing to get me out of the game with, and that part scares you.
It really doesn't, because at
It
this point,
it
I'm
truly
gonna say this
does.
now. All that shit that's been happening to me, I just believe it's fucking pointless to even talk or even speak anymore about the shit.
Then here's the thing: why are you still
Because
speaking to
at
me
this
then?
point, it's baseless.
Then
Well, to
how
get
come?
things off, things clearing shit out, like to clear things up, if
Yeah,
that makes any sense.
and here's the part: I cleared up quite a bit. I've shown you what
You
kind of
did, and I
monster you are. I'm telling you, you
only
need to do.
wanted to fucking eat.
Then here's the thing: don't care what Emily says. Here's another part. I will give you another fine example here. Turkey openly admits he hates Cosmic. You don't see Cosmic flipping the fuck out over it. Do ya?
No,
Because Cosmic doesn't care. That's what
and he
I'm.
certainly doesn't care about anything but himself, and likes to fucking say that because literally, I said money is the root of all evil, and that shit doesn't even matter to me anymore.
Then okay. Then if that were the case, how come? How come if money is the root of all evil? I would have just
It
shot.
always has been, and it always will be.
Then how come you were begging for money for your cat? If it's the root of all evil.
Because the vet would not take him in or get him treatment if I couldn't. And that's when I started hating money after he died. I started hating it
No, you hated it back then.
because nobody ever gave.
You hated it back then, too. Just saying it flat out.
I do because people get all uppity if somebody like thinks that $200 for people is poor.
It
It's
is.
not because people who
Okay,
live
in
in
the
who
state of.
people who lived in like near poverty and near homelessness.
Okay,
I
guess what,
almost
Cheyenne?
lived near
You cannot.
poverty and
Okay, for the
homeless.
record, you cannot play this on me. Because I lived in that same situation, too. I had to work hard to
Oh,
pull
it's not
myself.
poor to me.
That may be. But in reality, it is. $200 doesn't do you shit.
For some people, they think they're $200 richer. And that's what I think. Every time I ever get money, I feel like I'm rich for just 1 minute.
Yeah, and
Some people are grateful for what they have.
yeah,
I'm grateful for what I have.
and I'm not. And I'm not.
There's some people out there that like there's some people who think that that they're like high on like money wise.
Okay,
They think that
let me place it out here for
they
you.
think that. I'm
I
not
make more
talking
money
about
than
you or
Cosmic,
Emily.
Emily, and a lot of other people in there. I make way more than them. And I don't throw it in their faces.
And plus, you don't have to worry about electricity bill. I do, and so does my dad here. I
Because
have to help
guess
pay
what?
rent
Because I
to
was
him, which
smart. Because I was smart. And I knew full on well. if I need to do something, now is the time. Cheyenne, I was in poverty before. I was in poverty when I started YouTubing.
So was
Dead,
I, and I'm
dead
still am in
ass.
poverty.
Because the difference between me and you is I lifted myself out. I put YouTube on the back burner because I knew full on well that it's not going to pay my bills. I need to do something. And that's what I did. It's a fun little hobby, but in your case, Cheyenne, I hate to say it, your time has passed for you to get better at it.
Kind of not. It's never too late
It
for me
is.
to change and get better on.
You want to know how you change and get better? 1, stop trauma dumping. 2, stop talking shit about people. 3, stop the be right back thing for over an hour. 4, interact with your fucking chat.
I do. I've literally have been for the past couple days.
5, get better at the games you're playing. I've noticed it right away. Call of Duty, I've seen you. You suck rear end. I've seen you get ripped
Not
to
really.
shreds.
I've literally.
Then how
That's
come?
because usually I'm having fun. I can
you're
care less
rushing
about
in
Kitty
and
Rich.
you're getting ripped up. Dylan told you this on stream.
I told them that sometimes Kitty ratio is not my priority, but sometimes I think it's funny how my body likes to go flying.
Because here's the part.
That's a clippable moment.
Okay, here's another thing. I'm just straight telling you. If you played Turkey now, he would rip you to shreds.
Well, I mean, hey, I'm still just wanting to have fun, and sometimes having a good Kitty ratio is good. But to me, what in real life
What I mean,
aspect are they gonna
what I'm
actually
trying to
do?
tell you is the reason why I'm saying get better at these games is because no one's gonna sit there and watch someone who just gets blown to shit each and every minute.
Well, I mean, on Warzone, I'm kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah, for all of 2 seconds, and then you get ripped apart, as per usual.
I did it like 3 times in a row, one time.
And also,
I won
for the
the
record,
battle.
another one is with Pokemon. I'm telling you straight up, training just Charmander is gonna fuck you in the ass. You better get a team around it.
No, I know.
Then why haven't you done that?
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm building up. Well, remember, I just started the Switch version of that Pokemon game. So
Yeah, and
I'm
then
still relatively starting it off.
Okay, here's the part. If I were to play that right now, I would probably be doing shit tons better. And it's not.
Well, I'm trying to train Charmander up. That way, when I get another team member into the game, which I've been debating on doing either Nidoran or female Nidoran male.
Then get that in there.
For the ground type.
Because here's the part. You might as well. I'm telling you straight up. Yeah, that's my whole. That's the reason why I think you're boring. Is because you refuse to get better.
Because I don't.
You refuse to get better at the games you're playing. 2, you do the be right back shit too much, to where people just do not want to watch, and they just go away because they're like, okay, why the fuck are we sitting here for an hour waiting for her to come back?
I do text the chat in the chat, so I can still interact with them.
Then here's the part.
It doesn't mean that I wasn't.
Then cut the stream off. Or option B is schedule a time where you know nothing's going to interfere with it.
True.
Because
I've been
I'm
trying
saying
to
this right
it,
now.
But my
I'm a person with 300 subscribers. I should not be outdoing someone with 2,000. Ted ass. I should not be doing that much better. I should be underneath your foot.
Well, as I said, like, I don't think I am better than anybody on YouTube.
I don't know. You do the
And don't
holier
ever think.
you do the holier vow thing to Brandon. If you don't think you're better than anybody, then you wouldn't do that shit.
No, as I'm saying, as a content creator on YouTube, I don't think I'm better than anybody else
Then
because people
guess
do,
what? You said okay. No, no, no.
have to
I'm
work up from the
rewinding this
ground up.
clock for a second because you said this to Raven. You said her editing is shitty.
I didn't say her
Yes,
editing
you
is
did.
shitty.
You said her editing was shitty.
When did I say that?
When you threw the
When did
copyright,
I say
when you
that?
threw that fucking copyright shit at her.
You mean when she used most of my video as content?
And it was,
Which, by the way,
that's parody.
I mean, it was, well, yeah, but still, it's still considered under the YouTube guidelines if you have more than what the video
No, it
has of the
still
person
counts
that
as
you use for
parody.
content of.
It would still be parody.
Well, I mean, parody videos, of course, but you don't make a video off of somebody's, moment in like their own despair. That's still
Okay, then
shitty, in
here's the
my
thing.
opinion.
Okay, Cheyenne, there are
Like, I
channels. Okay,
never made memes on you guys.
you very well could. I would love to see you try making memes about me
I don't.
because you're a
Because I have,
bitch. Because you're a chicken shit.
not that.
Cheyenne,
It's
I
not
am
that.
basically like
Because
your Grim
I have
Reaper.
a moral high ground when it comes to that shit.
But yet you can tell a kid to die
I
from
have a
cancer.
moral high
Shut the
ground on
fuck
that.
up. Moral high ground my fucking ass. Moral high ground my ass.
Well, I don't make fun of I don't make fun of
Okay,
people's, their time of need. I never do that shit.
because you want to know why she did it? Because she knew it would piss you off. And you fell for the bait.
But and also you guys brought in my significant other when he had nothing to do with the drama. You don't
brought
bring
him in.
somebody into drama.
You're the one who brought
No, I
him in
didn't.
on that. Yes, you
Like,
were.
I was in a call with him.
You were gonna get
They
Brandon
both
to
called
fix
me.
us. Oh, good old trolls. Come get them, Brandon. Get them. Get those motherfuckers. Get them. Get those motherfuckers.
Well, I asked Brendan for emotional support, not that. But
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, and then he got involved when it came to your fucking voice acting shit.
He wanted to support me on it, but he didn't want to support the schooling for it.
Yeah, so you say that he
That's
never
the thing here.
you've said that before that he never supported you, but yet he went in and did that for you.
And then he would literally support the people that tell me to stop when I haven't done anything to y'all.
Okay.
How can I stop
Okay.
something when I didn't even
When has
associate myself
Brandon supported
with
anything I've done? If anything, I have been hard on him too. I told him at one
like
point.
he literally put me in a Discord call when he clearly knew that I had work the next day because I was working at NRH2O.
Okay, here's the
And
thing.
literally,
You don't get to play that. No, 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 no. Put that card back down. I have to work tomorrow morning too. And I'm handling
I
this
know, but he
just
put
fine.
me in a call with a whole bunch of other people. But as I said, I was ignoring the drama back then. And then he puts me into more drama
And you put
by
him in,
pulling
and
me
you
into a
put him
call with
in the
other
same.
people.
You put him in the same deal. When you took that video and you threw it to Emily about him having a mental breakdown. And then you also did another little hit piece video about you sleeping out on the patio. You don't try it because you know full on well I'm right. You did that to him.
I literally had to sleep out
If
on the
you
patio.
if
I
you
literally slept
loved
out on the patio
somebody,
because
you would not pull that shit. I'm telling you, we've been over this. You would never pull
Then
that shit.
the thing is, I don't make a group chat and talk shit about your significant other either. He did that. He literally made me
Oh,
feel like
boo
I was
fuckity
like
frickin'
not worth
who.
loving.
Boo hoo. Oh no, poor little Cheyenne's getting shat on. Oh, somebody go help her. Fuck off.
And Emily told me about it.
Then shit
They
on him
literally told me
back.
that he made a group
Shit
chat.
on him in street. Like, how do you say it? Shit on him in other Discord groups back. You are taking your YouTube platform and you're just like, yeah, fuck that fucking guy. Fuck him. Because that's the only way you get a
Well,
one up on
technically
him.
speaking,
Yeah, because you're a bitch. That's why. You're an evil, vindictive little
I
bitch
could be.
who uses goddamn religion as
I
a
could be.
goddamn horse to stop people from criticizing. I'm sorry, sister. That don't work with me. You're not going to use your cat or religion as a shield. Not with me.
I haven't, have I?
Yes, you
I
did.
haven't, have I?
Yes, you did. You did it with Raven. You dragged your feet about
I
getting in
just
call
told her
with
to
me.
go. I told her to read the Bible and learn the scripture to learn about how to,
Okay,
be a decent
motherfucker,
human
she was
being.
raped by a priest, you jackass.
The Bible does not. Okay.
Yeah, you see how that's a mute point, right?
Well, I didn't know she was that. So how could I,
Because
have known that?
you don't think before you speak.
I literally just said read the Bible. I didn't say go to church.
Yeah, because I would get struck down by
That
lightning the
that
minute I.
doesn't make no damn sense.
Okay, you see, this is what you're trying to do. You were trying to push your religion onto her, and she was like, no. And then you sat there, you called her a hypocrite because she said for you, you really can't fucking pull rank on people's beauty. That's what she was trying to get at with you. She's not saying that you can't say it. She goes like, you really don't have the fucking right to pull it. That's what she was trying to
I
get
didn't
at.
even see this.
Yeah, because you didn't
The
read
pull
it.
rank test?
It's very abundantly clear you didn't read it.
Yeah, because I was sleeping.
No,
Maybe
okay.
if you guys know what my sleep schedule is, then you
I
should
don't give
know
a
that
flying
I don't
fuck
get up
about your
until
sleep
like
schedule, Nimrod. You sure fuck didn't give a fuck
That's
about my work
exactly the
schedule
point.
yesterday.
I just added you as a friend. That's all I did, so we can actually have this conversation.
Yeah,
I didn't
and now
say
you're
anything.
and now you're in here, and it's not going fucking well for you. You're not batting 1,000. I'm telling you now.
Okay.
And that is objective fact. I have outsmarted you at every little corner you've gone to. As I stated, and this is the third time, I'm a mere reflection. I reflect all your bad qualities back at you.
Okay, cool.
And then, and here's the thing. How's me saying that you're cat kicking the bucket and me winning $1,000 above bounds?
Because, my cat was, my kid in a way. Because I practically bottle fed him when he was just a kitten.
So here's the thing. Say Rua kicked
So
the
he
bucket.
he looked up at me.
What happens if Rua actually did kick
Okay.
the bucket from cancer? Do I have a right to tear your fucking head off about that? Or no?
I wouldn't say anything mean about it. I don't glorify
But yet
human or creature's death.
You did. You said for my kid to die of cancer, all because she exposed Jonathan. If that does not show how
It was not. It also the thing is how she even looked up his personal information. She
because
had to go through my Facebook,
no,
and that's cyber stalking in
Rua,
general too.
then arrest her. Arrest her and Turkey. And yes, they have both given you their personal informations to work with. Chop chop.
I don't read that shit.
Chop
Well,
chop.
as I
Get to
said,
it.
I don't
Chop
have their
chop.
personal
Get to it.
information because
Chop
they never
chop.
sent
Get
me
to
that
it or
shit.
shut up about it. You can pull the cyber stalking card all you want, Mrs. Boy Who Cried Wolf.
Technically, it is because
Then arrest
you guys
me
do cyber stalk me.
then, jackass. Do it up. Call your local police. Go right ahead. I would love to see you try.
I did call local police when those
Yeah,
text messages happened.
Yeah, and guess what? None of those were me. Now was
And
it?
they gave me the...
Was any of those me?
Huh?
Answer the question.
Emily blamed you, though. She said it was Rebel Man.
No, it wasn't. I don't text people.
So she lied, basically, to my bestie.
Who's your bestie? Dipshit
My best
McGee?
friend, Haley.
I don't give a fuck about
No,
Haley.
my best friend, her
she
name
has
is
fuck
Haley.
all to do with this.
Well, technically, she does have fuck all.
No,
because not only... I have a screenshot of what she sent to me via text message about Emily watching her.
Fuck all to do with my problems with you. She has fuck all to do with it. And I could care less if you post.
Well, yeah.
Well, why are you even remotely sharing this to me?
Because that's what Haley's said to me.
I don't give a fuck what Haley says. She can go kick fucking rocks.
Well, as I said, not only they're like Emily is stalking
I think she's
me,
a fucking glue sniffer too.
well, just because she has, anger issues like me,
No,
and
it's because
has
she has
that
her nose a little
protective
too
instinct of
far
friends.
up your ass. That's what it is.
No, she's very protective of her friends, just like I am.
Drag her ass in here and let's see how well she does with me.
I'm just gonna say no. Whenever
Because
she gets pulled into a call that has
like I've done
drama,
every pawn you've ever had. I have folded them all. I have ran through them all. Like nothing. And that's why I'm feared by it. That's why you have a fear for me. Because you know full well you can't do nothing to touch me. That's why you fear me. You've tried everything you can to somehow, some way, destroy my reputation, and it has never worked. Because the thing of it is when you play someone who does not give a flying fuck, oftentimes out of 10, you're gonna lose. You see, even if, as I said, even if Cosmic and Ben turned on me, I would clobber them. Emily turns on me, I would clobber them. Ribbon turns on me, I would clobber them. Blue turns on me, I'd clobber him. Yes, and I will fully openly say that. Surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, a little.
You see, that's what I am. I am basically indestructible in a way. People have plenty of chances to take me out of the game, and they've yet to ever do it. Sing Kim had a shot to do it, and he fucking fumbled the bag. Just like you tried to take me out of the game, and you fumbled the bag. Here straight period. You see, that's the part. Even if you sunk my online reputation, I still make money outside of it. And plenty of it. And here's the thing, Cheyenne. I don't consider myself a hero in any story. If anything, I'm a villain.
And you now know why I'm want to be a fucking villain, because if you
Be-
treat me
because
like
you're
shit,
a
I'm gonna treat it
because
like
you are a
that.
weak, spineless little child who's crying because no one will help her. Oh, wah, wah, pity me. The world shot all over me. Oh. You want to know what you do? You hit back harder. You see, you hit them and you break their legs until they scream. That's what I do.
And that's what I want to do to most of other people. Huh? Oh, pass over.
And with
Thank
that
you.
said, I think we're all done here. I got nothing else left I need to say to you. I've done my part.
You already given me fucking like advice, and I've been trying to put it into fruition.
You,
But some people like to fucking ruin it.
well, here's what you do. You ignore them. Simple. As I said to you.
Especially when they're your significant other at the time.
Yeah, even with that. Even with that back then. Let it go. He's out of your life. You're out of his. Let it go.
And I'm literally I actually got to sleep a hell of a lot more better since being away from him.
Then why are you making videos on
I'm
him?
not sleep deprived anymore.
Then why are you making videos? If you're so much better without him around. Take the video down.
I don't know. Like it feels like
Because
it
you
feels like
want
that
to
I
hit
should
him because you
out
feel like
my
you got
feelings.
shortchanged. Even though you truly did not. You did not need to
Kind
go.
of did get shortchanged.
Yeah, because you didn't press charges on him.
I kind of did.
That's why. That's why you got
I
shortchanged,
wish.
because you didn't press them. As the old saying goes in the
Well, the
Cobra
state
Kai,
did it
sweep the
for me
fucking
anyway.
leg, finish them. Holy fuck.
Well, as I said, I didn't want to press charges, but the state
Because
did
you're
it
a
for me. The state of
pussy.
Texas
Because
did it
you're a
for me.
pussy.
Not being a pussy when
Yeah,
I
it
was
is.
literally trying my damnedest not to press charges.
Because you knew full on well if you went to court, something else would have been exposed.
Not that.
Yes, it would have been.
It was.
Yes, it would have been.
It would
Something
have
else would have
been
been
like
fucking
his
exposed and made
parents.
yourself look extremely bad. That's why you didn't do it. It wasn't because of love. Because as you said,
It
Cheyenne,
kind
you
of
have
was.
anger issues. Congratulations, you contradicted yourself right in front of me.
So me having bipolar that has anger issues with
Okay,
it.
your anger issues.
That's
Okay,
usually
with
bad.
him doing that to you at that time, I would have been pissed off and you would have known I would have swept the leg for that.
Like he called me every horrible name in the book you can think of.
But yet you didn't
Called
press.
me
You see how you're screwing yourself with this? You're not seeing it.
well the state did it for me and I have to testify. And I can testify.
Then do it, bitch. Do it. I'm gonna
I
love.
will. Don't
Do it,
worry.
pussy. You won't. Bet you 5 you won't.
And if I do,
Then
you
congratulations, you
literally
win
just
five
put your foot in
bucks.
your mouth.
Congratulations, you win $5.
And you put your foot in your mouth.
Nah, not really. I'm just saying when it comes
Or
to.
you shot yourself in the foot.
No, I didn't. Oh no,
Well,
I
technically, you're
grazed my
calling me a
foot.
pussy.
Oh no, not as bad as what you've done, Mrs. Fucking. Not only are you a terrible COD player, but you are like the living embodiment of a wily coyote. You don't blow your opponents up, you blow
You
yourself
already.
up. Each and every time, without fail. Yes, that is truly what I think of you. I think you're the living embodiment of a wily coyote. No matter what you do in life, you always get blown the fuck up in the end. Without fail. Now, you can refute that if you want.
Usually, I don't do that as much. Yeah, I make fucking mistakes, but that makes me human if I learn from them.
No, if you were to learn from them, you would stop doing it. You would stop talking shit about them. You would let the Brandon
Well,
shit.
certain attack.
You would let the Brandon
I was
shit
super
go.
attached to it.
No, to me, as I said, I think it's
Well,
not protecting him. I think what you're trying to do is you're trying to, like, you're hiding something. And you're afraid that if it
I
goes to
wasn't
court,
really hiding.
then you would have pressed the charges. You would have put the foot on the throat for that. After all the bullshit he put you through, after all the things he has said and done about you.
My my best friend wants to join the call. Is that alright?
Oh, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Let's do it. I'm more than gamed. Oh, let the fun. Uh, bestie, best friend, come on in. Come on in. You're fucking kidding me with this shit.